Yes, Roger here from what's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on a brand new German Disney Plus original series called Pauline. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit the subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Disney has released some new images from the upcoming German series Pauline, which tells the story of an 18-year-old girl called Pauline who unintentionally becomes pregnant after a one-night stand. In addition to school stress, the climate catastrophe, and the decline of society, better known as social media, there is another problem for them. What she has absolutely no use for is feelings, especially not from her one-night stand Lucas, who, as it turns out, is the devil incarnate. As if growing up in your own body wasn't enough of a challenge, it now turns out that pregnancy gives Pauline supernatural abilities and an epic battle between good and evil. In short, the apocalypse is imminent. It's un-effing believable. So we got these first look images. So again, this is going to be a German Disney Plus original series. So it is rated for adults. It's not aimed at kids. I know there's been a lot of discussion stuff about this show when it came out like last year when it got revealed, especially by some groups in America, because kind of hearing what it was and hearing that it was on Disney Plus, kind of putting two and two together and maybe coming up with the slightly wrong answer, because the idea that obviously here in Europe, we do have a lot of content on Disney Plus, and you're starting to see it now in the US with the Hulu on Disney Plus expansion, where we are getting content that is aimed at adults. And so yes, if you've got the overall storyline, obviously is just something that's just like picked up a lot of people's ears. I'm sure this show is going to cause more controversy when it does come out, and obviously in the build up to it, as people maybe don't necessarily understand what it is until we've seen it, because that's the other key thing as well. We don't know how it's going to be. I think it's going to be more of a comedy kind of thing in terms of how it's going to work. So we know it's going to be coming out on Disney Plus in Germany on the 22nd of May. As with most originals, expected to be released on Disney Plus around the world, either at the same time or a little bit later. And then in the US, it's probably going to be a Hulu original, and then it will be available via the Hulu on Disney Plus. That's if they release it in the US, because I wouldn't be surprised if Disney they'll either shadow drop it and they never announce it and they'll just turn up one day, or they don't even release it and it's just not worth the PR issue there. They could just carry on, like I said, and carry on, but I mean, yes, there's a lot of controversy about a series already, and it's in German and it's going to be subtitled and stuff. Maybe Disney might just go, look, it's just not worth the PR bad publicity. We'll just leave it in Germany, which I'm glad is still coming out, because I think that's the key thing as well. Is like, we haven't seen it, we don't know how it's worked. But yes, again, just another show just to kind of be aware of. But yeah, so, and obviously with international originals, different countries have different tastes and different ways of looking at things. But yeah, I think Pauline is definitely going to be a show which is going to get a lot of people talking. And it might be one of those things that comes out and everyone kind of goes, what was all the fuss over? But nevertheless, let us know what you think of Pauline. Love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. Are you going to check it out, or are you not? I'll be honest, it probably be an international series. Most of the time I don't tend to watch them too much, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Laters.